believe it's already been 6 months? It's already 6 months into 2022, and it's only a couple of weeks until it's 7 months, and we're only a couple of months away until 2023. And boy, doesn't the year just go by like. So right now, things have kind of stabilized to where I am. I've already been in the job I currently am for a year now, in a couple of days, in a couple of weeks. And it's been good. Except for gas prices. Gas prices are definitely not good. But I'm also really excited right now because in a couple of weeks, I'm actually going to go to the United States.
Knock knock. It's the United States.
And this is my first time going there, but my mom frequently goes to the United States. Okay, maybe frequently is an exaggeration, but she's been there a lot more times than the rest of us. In reality, it's only my dad who's also been to the United States, but he hasn't been back there in a couple of years. So it's just my mom that goes back every couple of years or so to the United States. Not having gone to the United States before, I have absolutely no idea what it's like. So here's just a couple of expectations that I have for the United States, just off the top of my head, not doing any specific research about it. First of all, it's got to be the language. I personally grew up speaking English, so I'm very comfortable speaking English. I consider English my first language rather than Tagalog or Bisaya that we usually speak. I imagine I'll be a bit more comfortable speaking in the United States because I speak English first, and I like speaking English a lot more than I like speaking in our native. Number two has got to be big. Just like my aunties, my aunts, and titos and uncles mentioned, the United States is a lot bigger than the Philippines. And that's actually one of the reasons as well that one of my aunts said that she would rather retire in the Philippines rather than the United States because everything is just so far apart, and you really need a car to get to from one place to another. I guess a plus side would be I would expect the public transportation system to be a little bit better or a lot better than it is here in the Philippines. Apparently, food in the United States is a lot bigger in portion sizes than it is in the Philippines or relatively anywhere else in the world. So I'm kind of excited to see how much bigger the food is. I wouldn't say that I'm a really big eater myself, but I want to see if I can actually like chomp down on an American sized anything like a burger or something. So I want to see if it's really that big, or maybe it's just an exaggeration. Maybe it's a camera trick on how big the food actually looks. Last but not the least would definitely be people. Lots of people have talked about when they went to the United States, they're surprised at how open and friendly people are. Because for most of the other parts of the whole world, Philippines included, people generally just keep to themselves when you're out in public. So you only really interact with people you know, and people that you know from somewhere else, and you just happen to meet each other when you go to the mall. Apparently, people from the United States are much more open and friendly, and they might just compliment you or strike up a conversation for some random reason. So I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. So that's it for this video. I'm really excited to go to the United States because it's the first time I'm going to be out of the country in a couple of years. So it's really good to be back on a plane and to see the world. But I think one of the things that I have learned going into this is that life's really about appreciating the experiences that you have, and that's not really something that I learned the last times that I went to the different countries which I visited. So I'll be sure to take more pictures, to take more videos, and to bring you guys along when we go to the United States. But that's it for now. We have a couple of weeks remaining, and it's about to get giddy, but work is still work is still work. So let's finish up work before we go to the United States. So thank you and see you in the next video.